Yes, hello. My name is Dana Abercrombie. I'm from the Koalition. Thank you so much for speaking with me. You know, just like the first movie, the real stars are also the sound. It guides us through everything. It really affects us emotionally. So I was wondering, for this sequel, what did you guys do, or how did you approach it differently than the previous movies?
Well, one of the things is, the whole idea of exploring Regan, the deaf daughter, her point of view sonically was something we started playing with on the first movie. On this sequel, on part two, John actually ran with that idea and wrote it into many different moments in the film. And that's something we were able to drive that whole idea a little farther and take it, to places that we hadn't really been able to go in the first film. Because there's a lot more action in this movie, it gave us opportunities to go from crazy, loud, bombastic action into total silence. And as a sound designer, that's like a real sort of treat to be able to do something like that. And so that was something that was new on this film.
Yeah, and I guess another new thing on this film is in A Quiet Place Part 1, we didn't really spend that much time with these creatures. They were often mostly in the shadows and very few of them. And we kind of established, their behavior and their language, and figured out how to have them sort of use clicks as echolocation because they're basically blind. They use that to kind of visualize their environments and hunt. So part two, we had to take that logic and then take it a few more steps. And there's a lot more creatures, and we learned that they can communicate. So we had to kind of figure out that language and what that sounded like. And the only way to do it is to go totally experimental and start playing with sound. And and that's part of the fun thing about sound too. It's such an abstract art. We take sounds that we'll record and design that have nothing to do with what's happening on screen, but you can put them together and it creates this amazing kind of magic. And that's what I love about cinema, is sound is half the experience. And when you can give yourself goosebumps using sound and together with picture, it's such a treat.
Was there a particular sound or particular scene where fans would be really surprised how simple it all came together?
None of the scenes were super simple to get together.
Right, I understand.
But the first thing we worked on day one was the opening sequence. And John Krasinski called those up. He's like, okay, I'm ready with like my first edit of this scene. I'm going to send it to you tonight. Just start playing with it. And like we pretty quickly like got it into shape. We're like, whoa, this is such an experience. And John, please don't play music through all of this, because it feels so real. And because it feels so real, it's even scarier. So let's just be pure, bold, unvarnished, like intense sequence. And like Ethan said, part of the fun of it is you're going through this chaos that starts to happen in this little quiet small town, day one of the creatures arriving, and boom, it gets into a lot of mayhem. But then we can just boom go into Regan's point of view, and she's deaf, and Millicent Simmonds, who plays Regan, is deaf in real life. And that was so inspiring for us to be able to riff off of that and just pull the rug out from underneath the audience and just whoop, now you lean in again. And so, I mean, it's a dream come true.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Take care.
You too.